Hello, in this exercise we will measure the level of light in environment. We need the photosensor or photoresistor. It changes his resistance when the level of light in an environment has been changed. In this exercise we need Arduino UNO, the breadboards, the light sensor, one resistor of 10 kilo ohms, and the wires. In this picture you can see the wires diagram created in Tinkercad. The light sensor is the number 3. One leg of the light sensor is connected with 5 volt in the Arduino. You can see the red wire. The other leg light sensor will be connected to analog pin A0. You can see the green wire number 9. We will use the breadboard in this exercise, and you might see then 3 pins are on the same voltage. This 3-1 are put into horizontal line. The third pin is connected to resistor, 10 kilo ohm resistor. You can see number 5. The other end of that resistor is connected to ground. You can see as black wire. The long line on the breadboard marked with minus in below is in the same potential. 2 black wires are connected on this way. We will set 2 variables at first. LDR pin we will set to A0, and the second one variable is LED pin, and we will set the value of this variable to 9. That will be digital pin number 9. In the setup method we will call the begin method from the serial class to switch on the serial port and set baud rate. This will be speed of transferring data through the serial port. Next we will call pin mode function and send 2 parameters. The first parameter will be the pin, and the second parameter will be type of that pin. In our cases that will be input pin. We will be read the voltage from that pin. This voltage will be inversely proportional with the level of the light in your environment. The voltage is analog data. Due to we call analog read method and send LDR pin as parameter. That method will be return the value of the voltage, and we will set the local variable to save that value, because that value between 0 and 1023 we will be map that value to be between 0 and 255. That value will set into local variable number brightness. Next will be send that value to serial monitor. We can change later the serial monitor to be serial port. We will send that data to the processing application later. At the end of the loop method, we will set delay to 100 milliseconds. Next we need to do is to check for mistake in the code and send that code into Arduino. To read some data from the serial port, you need to import the appropriate library. In this case, that will be processing.serial library. We will use the serial class from that library. The first thing we need to do is create an object as the port. That object will be a serial class object. From serial port, we will be read the light value. Because of that, I will set some variable. In that variable, I will be save that data. Let's look the setup method. In the setup method, you need to set size of the window of that application. I choose 400 from the width and height. The setup method of the processing we will be called only once. In this method we need to read data received from the Arduino. I will check if serial port is any serial port available. I will use if method, and serial.list method will be return number of available port. If next I need to create the my port object, and I will send three parameters. The first one is this object, and the second one available port. The third one is the baud rate. Next we will call buffer until. That will be signal to read serial data until new line character is read. We will need to use the try-catch mechanism to do this. Next we need to do is to override the serial event method from the serial library. This is the second method on this screen. The first one is the draw method. I will explain the first serial event method. This function will be called automatically when the serial data is received. This method has one parameter p. This will be the port object. Type of that object will be serial class. Next we read data from that object, calling the method readString until. Read new line until new line character. Next we check if data not null. If data not null, then we will it removes unnecessary blank characters. Next we need to do is check that if data start with AL and followed by a colon. This text was sent from Arduino on the same way. To read the first two characters as a substring, we will call the method. The method substring need to be called from the data object. The number 2 suggests that we need to read only first one character. We must convert the string data to int. You can see calling int special method built-in processing built-in method. That method will be convert that data. When we get the integer value, we save that value into variable light value. This is the global variable, and that variable will be available in every method of that sketch. Next, I will explain the draw method. The draw method calling every 30 milliseconds. This code will be repeated many times. We will set the background to dark. Next, we must transform our light value, because that value is voltage, and voltage is value between 0 and 123. I will adjust that value to be from 350. The first value will be bigger because our value must be inversely proportional to the value of the voltage. That means if the level of the lights in your environment increase, this value must decrease. We need two values. One of them will be diameter, and second one will be brightness. Next we need to do is drawing our circle. We will use ellipse processing the ellipse method. Before that, I need to set the fill color. The preview exercise I will modify, adding one diode and appropriate resistor. Resistor is the number 11 and diode is the number 12. That will be wires diagrams. We connect one leg of the resistor with digital pin number 9, and second one leg is connected to the anode of the diode, and the other leg of the diode must be connected with ground. When the ambient light level increase, the brightness of the diode need to decrease. We need to add the LED pin. That will be 9. In the loop method, at the line number 20, we will add calling of analog write method and send two parameters, LED pin as the first and brightness as the second. This value will be sent as voltage on the positive legs of the diode. On this picture you can see what that looks like at reality. We will add diode and resistor 22 ohms. In the processing application, when you start, you can see this